Well, time now for a check on the media sector's performance on the share market this week. Here's Chris Weston from IG Markets.
Clearly, the worst performer in the media space this week has been APN, which is down about 5.5%. Really followed very closely by Seven West Media, which, following on from a very tumultuous 2011, is down another 2.5% in the last 5 days. Fairfax and News Corp are relatively flat, and we're seeing 10 down about 1.7% over the last 5 days or so. But I think if you're looking very closely at the media space, it has been about corporate reshuffles this week. If you focus very much on 10, we've seen Lachlan Murdoch coming onto the board here, already owned 8.9%. So he's replaced Brian Long as Brian Long's now become deputy chairman of the company. He's become chairman of the company, and he teams up with Mr. Warburton. So he's become quite a formidable force, I suppose, on 10. And I think if you look at the brokers and the analysts and the market, no real reaction in terms of the corporate reshuffle we've seen there. I think, in fact, what we actually saw was Credit Suisse coming out and changing their assumptions for TV market growth for 10, and they've taken it from what they perceived as 2% growth over the coming year to a contraction of 1.7%. So they've taken it down 370 basis points. As a result, they have taken their price target on a 12-month basis to $1.34 down to $1.19, although they have suggested with the management structure that's in place, with the TV or the programming strategy that's in place, and the demographics that the company have, they do have a platform to try and change and stem the bleeding that we've seen from the market, from the revenue loss that we've seen over the last couple of years, and also for the ratings change. So that might be one to look out for going forward, but the course and the momentum seems to be on the downside at the moment. We also focus on News Corp. Now, they came out with earnings last week, and the market did respond quite favourably. We saw the stock trade up to a 19.20. Again, we're seeing a nice double top. So it does seem the trade with News Corp is to sell around the $19 region. If you can pick it back up for around $17, that seems to be the area of support you're looking for.
Well, Foxtel's new dedicated AFL channel, Fox Footy, launches this week, promising all games live. I spoke earlier to Peter Campbell, the Director of Sports and Olympic Games at Foxtel, and began by asking him that among the many channels that Foxtel has, could the new Fox Footy have more impact than most?
Well, look, certainly we're very optimistic. I mean, it's a seismic shift for us in terms of going from what was 4 games per week to now 9 live games per week. So it's certainly a seismic shift in terms of the quality and the quantity of the games that are going to be available as part of our overall sporting package.
Can you tell us how much the AFL rights cost you?
Well, it's various figures have been reported in the media. It's a significant investment. Let's put it that way, Bridie.
Would it be your most expensive channel ever in terms of content cost?
Oh, look, it's certainly a very expensive investment. Sport overall is an expensive investment, but it's something that our customers really love. It's something that garners a community and garners people into lounge rooms and pubs and clubs around Australia, and certainly we think we've got a fantastic array of sports channels on our platform with Fox Sports 1, 2, 3, Speed, Fuel, now the new Fox Footy channel, ESPN 1, ESPN 2, Eurosport, Fox Sports News, Eurosport News, and the racing channels with our friends from Sky Racing and from TVN. So it's a vast array of sporting channels which we think will satisfy and whet the appetite of all sports enthusiasts and lovers.
We heard Foxtel CEO Richard Freudenstein last week saying that he hopes the new Fox Footy will increase pay TV penetration in Melbourne and Adelaide. How many more new subscribers each year would you need to average to justify the rights costs?
Well, look, we don't go into specifics in terms of certainly publicly in terms of what our aspirations are for subscriber growth, but there's certainly no hiding away from it that we would like. Part of making an investment like this is getting a return, and part of that is being able to attract new subscribers to the Foxtel service and all that it offers, and be that our high definition offering, our IQ offering, and generally. And certainly we would like this investment to be able to encourage new people to consider Foxtel and then pick up the phone and call us to become a subscriber.
Seven will push its case that 4 live games a week is probably enough for most people. Does your research indicate otherwise?
Yes, our research certainly does. I mean, we wouldn't have made the size of the investment if we didn't believe that we could whet the appetites of people for more than 1, 2, 3 or indeed 4 games of football. In fact, a lot of our research shows that particularly for existing customers, where they do watch 2 or 3 games, then they are extremely likely to be watching far more than 4 games. In fact, it's up around about the 6, 7 and 8 mark. And obviously with the AFL expansion going ahead and the introduction of a 9th game per round in season 2012 with the introduction of the Greater Western Sydney Giants, then the opportunity to be able to show more football, and also to be, for viewers ultimately to be able to select what they want to watch and when they want to watch it. And certainly giving everybody the opportunity to watch live sport is certainly part of our mantra.
How do you think the cost of digital rights will compare to TV rights in the future?
It's obviously an interesting question. Obviously, I note that with some reference to what's going on at the moment in terms of in terms of some of the digital rights that's subject to court action at the moment. Look, we're not looking beyond. I'm certainly not looking beyond where we are at the moment, and we're just in the process of being able to make sure that we monetise and actually more than just monetise, really implement a product that we're all proud of and that our subscribers and customers will want to be able to watch.
In terms of marketing, have you considered wrapping Olympic Games and AFL into a special offering?
Well, our AFL offering goes out to all sports tier subscribers for no additional charge. So if a Foxtel subscriber, or for that matter an Austar subscriber, has the sports package, then they will receive the footy channel for no additional charge. In the case of Olympics, that's certainly something we're looking at all of our options with respect to the Olympics. Obviously, it's an every single event to be able to be. So, undertaking, our in terms of to match that logistically is how do we all of those wonderful sports able to channelise people's viewing opportunities.
James, going on from this, I'll ask you about the AFL that tastes for watching games on mobile devices. What sort of are they offering?
Well, it's a pretty good deal, I think. The season's $50, a game, best part of 6 months of fee there. If you go in, it'll be $10, or if it could get pretty expensive, $5 for a single match. Get careful. If you also go on that Telstra website, they have a separate TV offering for your T-Box, which is about $59. So I think that people could get confused, and it's different from Foxtel's.
Let's have a look at some of the ratings and week 6 now for free-to-air TV feels really dominant. And you can see New Sunday came in 6th and 7th. And let's have a look at the subscription TV ratings as well for week 6 there, and soccer at the top there, followed by the Super Bowl. And just turning the page, you can see some more A-League in there as well. Very quickly, James, Kerry-Ann got stuck into 9 this week after she signed with 7.
Yeah, perhaps understandable. She's been frustrated there for a long time, and she never got the primetime series she was hoping for years, and in the end she had to read about her demise in a Sunday paper, so certainly not happy. What will she be doing at 7? There's talk about a primetime show, but apart from Dancing with the Stars, I'm not quite sure what that'd be.
All right, James, thank you so much for that.
Thanks, Bridie.
And that's all we've got time for this week. Thanks for your company.